Hey guys, in today's video I'll be teaching you how to create a button with auto layout. So one of the advantages of creating a button with auto layout is that it makes the button to be responsive and also makes the button to be easy to implement when the developer is developing your work. So this button basically grows if, for example, I want to change the text to something else, so the button just grows with it. So I'll be teaching you how I was able to achieve that with auto layout. So let's start. So the first thing we're going to do is to get our icon and our text, because this button we're creating is an icon and a text button. So make sure your icon is framed. So let me just frame mine. So make sure it's framed. If possible, you can also add an auto layout around the icon. So let's remove every space between the icon. So your text must always be in an auto layout also, because the icon can be there, but you might want to change the content of the button depending on how you want it to be. So you can change the icon, you can also change the text. I'll just go quickly and make this text an auto layout by itself. So I'll remove every space between, every vertical and horizontal padding around it. So you'll see what I've achieved in a bit. So now these two elements that are in their own auto layout, I'm going to put them into the general auto layout where both of them is going to be in. That's going to house both of them. So now the space between, I'm going to make it 8. The horizontal padding, I'll make it 24. You can make it any number depending on what you want to achieve with your button. So I'll make the vertical to be 8. So I'll just go ahead and add a fill. So I want this button to be a purple button. So I will change the icon of the text color to pure white. So now I can change the corner radius of this button to 8. So now you can see we have our button. So that's not all. We can duplicate this and also change the content of this button. Let's see if the button is responsive. So let's say I want to change the text to load video file. So you can see the button is very responsive. So if I'm to change any element, it will grow and it will be according to what is inside. So yeah, so that's my how to create a button with auto layout. So you can go ahead and style the button. You can add the stroke, just style it depending on what you want to achieve for your button, and also like create other states, because whenever you're using button in a project, you need to create different state of the button. You can create the hover state, just duplicate it, change the color to how it will be when it's being hovered, and that's it. You have your button. So one major advantage of creating button with auto layout like this is that it makes the button to be easy implemented when the developer wants to code, and it makes your work to be neat and your consistent spacing. So you're going to have consistent spacing around, so you will not like think about what will your spacing be, all those things. So you just know that you're using consistent spacing. So yeah, so that's the advantage of making use of auto layout to create buttons. So see you in the next video how I show you how to use this button in a project. Thank you so much, guys.